Today we're taking a look at HoneyJubu, who is a Korean content creator. So shout out to you, Daisy, for putting me on. I've never seen any of her stuff. Then I started watching a couple videos to just get an idea of what type of content she makes. And she is making a lot of routine videos, but very aesthetically pleasing. These silent videos of just people talking about their day while they're doing chores, things like that. These silent YouTubers or silent videos do really well, and I think it's just because it's so calming, it's so soothing when you watch their stuff. It's not as super high paced as some of the other stuff here on YouTube, so I think that's why a lot of people enjoy it. So let's jump right into breaking down one of her videos titled "A Diligent Daily Life That Starts at 5 in the Morning."
I didn't know what my heart was in.
So just from the beginning, I actually realized he has a lot of shallow depth of field shots where there's just a little bit in focus and the rest is out of focus. So 3, 4, 5 really in focus, and then out of focus the rest of the clock. Even here as well, you can see that it looks like the back glass, this part is in focus, and I can tell just because of the numbers are all in focus. The eggs are out of focus, so it's a little bit blurry, and everything is. So I would say if I was shooting this, I would be bringing my camera down to or my lens down to like a 1.8, maybe even f-stop and aperture. If you are using your phone or a lens that doesn't open up to that f-stop, I would try to emulate this by adding blur to the shot. And really, I think the idea is just, one, it looks clean, but it just makes you focus on certain things. So you like this.
Wasn't for till you stepped into the room.
This video is very warm, so there's a lot of warm tones. So if you're color grading it like this, you might want to do it a little warmer. And here, I could tell that there is a light on this side. There is a light that is a bit higher that is beaming on this side. Two shots right there of the clock. Always try to get as much angles as possible if it makes sense. But if you wanted to actually just practice, make sure you try to get multiple angles of something. Already 3 angles there. So you got the shot here opening it. Then you have a top-down view of what's inside. And then on the other side, pouring, and then this shot. So there's so many different shots. And what I like about what she does is she uses the audio still. And even though it's so slight, but you can hear like the ruffling of the apron and then her tying it. But it's stuff like that that I feel like people really enjoy because it is pleasing. It's like ASMR a little bit, and it's soothing. Nice. So those are like jump cuts because it goes from cutting the carrots right. Even though it's another angle, she's still cutting carrots. It jumps to a different size that she's cutting them to, right? Right. So it's like this. And then that. I love the pacing of that. So this is one angle. The second angle, she moved the camera. She did a couple more, and then she did this third angle. Damn, there's just so many angles. That's what I love about these silent vloggers that do a lot of housework, cooking. I find that they have the most angles just because they need to keep the house very interesting and the video very interesting. So it's not like a lot of different creators on YouTube where, there's an event, you go out, you do all these certain things. Here it's like, okay, what can we do? We could either edit it really nice. We could just show multiple angles. Oh my gosh. Oh, that roll. Oh, she's thickening it. That's what she's doing. What I noticed too is these videos are entertaining in a different way. They're entertaining because of the visuals. It just looks great. But also they're educating you on what they're doing and how they're cooking, prepping certain things, or how they're cleaning certain things. which is like the best value prop I feel like on YouTube. If you can be entertained, or if the videos can make you feel a certain way, but also teach the audience, that's like the best recipe. That's the best recipe. So depending on how you do it or how you want to do it with your videos, try to aim for those two things. I feel like this whole sequence was done at night. There are certain aspects of how it's lit that I realized, and you can kind of see it here. They've angled the light so it's hitting the ceiling, and it's kind of blanketing the kitchen with like a soft light. If it was pointing directly at her, all of this side would be lit, like, you know, pretty bright. But because it's almost a nice consistent softness throughout the scene, it feels like the light's being pointed at the ceiling and then just blanketing the whole kitchen. And then you can kind of see a little bit of shadow, but like everything else, it's like just very, very soft. So that's why I feel like the lighting in here, maybe it is a lamp, or maybe it's facing the ceiling, or maybe it's actually like a one light or a lighting kit that she has that she's actually pointing at the top. Because this at night, without it, or without it pointing to the ceiling, I feel like wouldn't feel like this. So this whole section of her cutting her dog's hair is great. But there are other shots that I feel like she did that not a lot of people might think of. Just like this. The hair falling. Cutaways. So a cutaway is a shot that's away from the main action. So stuff like this is cool. I think the only thing here that I would have done differently is, but it also depends on the set and what you want people to see, is it's a little dark shooting against this window, right? See how because it's so bright, it makes the dog a little bit darker. So if I were to shoot this, I probably would have shot on the opposite side where the window light is actually lighting the dog. See, even these shots look a little bit brighter. That's because the light is coming from one side as opposed to you shooting against the light. This is the most calm dog ever. This dog is just chilling, getting a cut, living the life, getting snacks in between. Look at that side eye. Dog was like this. So right here, I just want to show you guys what, you know, diffused lighting, how it can change what things look like. So if you have like curtains that diffuse the light like this, it makes everything look soft, right? So here, it looks pretty soft. And then see when she walks away, like look how bright this is. That's what a good, nice curtain can do if you're shooting. So if you guys have windows that you guys want to shoot talking head videos in, or if you just want to shoot some stuff with nice soft lighting, like how a lot of these videos look, diffuse your light, regardless if it's a window or if it's an actual light, if it's a lamp. And if you don't have that, improvise. Don't point it directly at your subject. Bounce it off a wall, bounce it off like a white card, maybe even a piece of paper. It really does make a difference when you guys start shooting. I love just because she added in the frame the chair here and the plant out of focus, but it gives it some depth to the actual shot. Imagine if these things weren't here and she just shot straight on, or if the tripod was in between. Kind of wouldn't feel the same. So that was like a nice touch, right? I actually don't even feel like there was music at all during this whole thing. Up until the very end here, where she like cooked it again. Boom. Music came in. Here's a slow fade there. See, when there's a lot of movement in the shot too, it looks great. Especially this shot. It's like a wider shot. Multiple people as a family eating, grabbing food, just motion. If you guys have any other creators that you guys want me to cover, please comment down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, you would probably enjoy this video right here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.